You want payments to be there, but you don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Payments needs to work, and if it doesn't work, there's a problem.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Keshav, thanks so much for making the time for this. We have been working with each other for 5 years now. The thing that I always say is, we started on this journey with $0 and 0 cents. It was you and a small team basically building out Oracle Payments. Oracle is a massive organization with so many resources, but you were kind of a startup to a certain degree within Oracle. Mm-hmm. What were your thoughts? What were your concerns? And how did you think about us?
I think the critical thing was really, we're a tech-focused company, right? And we were looking for a partner that's also a tech company that happens to be a bank and payments company, right? That's what worked really well, right? It's about scale. You guys are really good at what you do. We're really good at what we do, how we roll out our technology and help customers succeed, right? Yeah. You guys do the same on the payment side. So it was really kind of combine that. What I really cherish is kind of the partnership approach that you and your team have taken in kind of helping kind of mature this offering.
One of the big things that I am a big proponent of is, we pick up the phone and we call, we don't hide behind email, right? In regards to
I saw that, and I was telling my team, that's exactly what I tell everybody, right? Which is, if you have to talk to somebody via email, more than 2 emails, pick up the phone.
Yeah. Just elaborate a little bit more on how that's helped over time drive effective launches or decision-making within your organization.
A recent example is Adyen Giving, right? Yeah. Fantastic feature that helps charitable organizations raise funds through merchants. And it was a fairly new offering that you had, but we were able to launch something under 3 weeks, wasn't it? 3 weeks, And that's a record that we've set, right, internally. Yeah. And we were able to get support from your legal team, our legal team, program managers, product managers. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah.
At Adyen, we really pride ourselves on solid account management and ensuring that we understand our merchants' strategic impact, and we pride ourselves on being the strategic advisor within Adyen on behalf of your company.
Account management is a very tough job and you do it really well, right? It's not just about selling more things to customers, it's also about work with the customer to help them grow and succeed. And I think that's the part that I really have enjoyed, right? And really appreciate. When we come to you with, hey, here are the things that I would like to do, having the discussion with, let's say, a product team about certain capability that we need, that's not the end, that's not the end of it. What's the reasoning behind it?
And the long-term business, the strategic vision.
Exactly, and the strategic shared vision that we have. So I think that's where you've been fantastic in helping us have that constructive discussions. I think you guys have done a fantastic job in that for us.
Yeah, I think the other thing that we have at Adyen is, we talk straight without being rude, right? In the sense of not everything is going to be okay, Keshav, we can do this, and we can do it tomorrow. There have been, obviously, with our relationship, things that Adyen just had to say no to, or it's not within Adyen's strategic vision.
That's actually good. From standing here as a partner, working with you guys, and when you're being direct, it also helps us kind of reevaluate and come back to you with, actually, I think you should do it, right? And here is why. But also it's about making sure that where can we make the biggest impact?
In the 5 years that we worked together, we've barely scratched the surface in our relationship as a partner, but then also just the general opportunity within the market.
Yeah, definitely. With all the new industries and markets that we're going to be going after, there is a ton of stuff that we can do and have a positive impact. Look forward to that.